Tony D and Little Joan in the basket, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Unexpected, a wholesome movie about a young couple and their animals. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 10. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget Kindle. Unlimited is free. It's a cute little movie. I'm not exactly sure how to describe it other than Bob and Amy are a very cute couple. He's a rock critic, and she is just a bubbly housewife who wants to have kids, and of course they can't have kids. Like their chances are very very low. So to compensate, after they get this house, they buy a bunch of animals, and then their friends are Shirley and Gerald, a younger couple. Gerald wants to do music, and so they're kind of mentoring them in a weird way. And then this guy is the guy from Scrubs. He plays a character named Rupert Murdoch. It's funny. And he's I don't know who he is related to them. He's a friend or whatever, kind of the mentor of all of them. And so it's about their various trials and tribulations of trying to have kids. The rock critic is addicted to Zoloft, and the doctor keeps prescribing it. It feels like the same tone as Scrubs. Like it's kind of funny, amusing slice of life, but not like so funny you find it like a comedy. Very much a dramedy kind of thing. But I did find it kind of wholesome. She says nice things about the girl who's having a tough time. And so it seems like a movie about nice people trying to help each other with some light comedy. So, I mean, I didn't find it particularly hilarious, but I found it fairly watchable. The actress who plays Amy's got a lot of good energy. A lot of good energy. She's really going for the super perky, happy housewife who can't have kids but desperately wants them. So she nails that. He's just basically playing the same character he plays in Scrubs. So it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, I would break it down. First act, it's about them moving into a house. It's a fixer-upper, and they're fixing it up, and they find out they can't have kids. Well, it's not that they can't have kids. It's a very low chance, which leads me to believe the end of the movie is she's pregnant. Anyhow, so it's a very low chance. So they're dealing with that, and they moved into this new neighborhood. He's suffering from, I don't know, some kind of anxiety, some kind of writer's block, and so that's sort of the first act. It's all set up, and the crisis is they can't have kids, or the very low chance. Second act, Amy decides to compensate by farming the hell out of the place. So she buys chickens and rabbits and animals. This puts more pressure on Bob on the left there. He's not dealing with it well, and but he's trying to support Amy, who's infinitely happy yet kind of miserable underneath a little bit, but kind of dealing with it by just forging ahead and being happy. Then you got the other couple. They meet them, and they're mentoring them, and through them, they all kind of, and Rupert Murdoch, they all kind of come together and sort of solve all their problems. And then the climax of the movie probably is a crisis where him and Amy might break up, but in the end, they stick it out, and then by a miracle, she gets pregnant. I think that would be the end of the movie. And then they finally, maybe you see one shot of them with their baby, and that's like a super happy ending. It's called Unexpected. Let's see, the right up here. Music critic Bob is out of a job. Oh, so he gets fired. Addicted to Zoloft and trying to wrangle a menagerie of animals his wife Amy has accumulated. Will adopting a baby cure their existential angst, or should they just rescue another duck? Oh, okay, so maybe that's more of the thing here. They're going to adopt a baby. I'm not sure where the young couple comes in. Maybe she's pregnant and they're going to adopt her baby because she got pregnant by Gerald, perhaps, and that's why they're friends and They get to know each other. Um, I don't know. It seems a harmless enough movie. Again, it seems wholesome, nice. Um, Again, not super funny that I'm going to be like, ha 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 ha, through all this. It's more like, it's okay. You know, it feels like one of these movies or TV shows I could walk out of in any moment, and I wouldn't, I wouldn't feel a compunction to go back and watch the end, unless I just happen to catch it, like a just filler, comedy filler, I would call it. And that's not to say it's bad. It's watchable. It should at least be this good. Feels like a hotel movie that I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I'm trapped in a hotel somewhere on the road for one of my comic book conventions. I got 90 minutes to kill. I got nothing else to do. Oh, unexpected. Let's watch this. I watch it, and it's all right. You know, maybe I'm answering emails while I'm watching it, or I don't know, playing a game, or texting somebody on the phone. But like, I don't mind it, but I don't think it's gonna blow the doors off of anything. The music doesn't help it. It's a little bit of it's very much like Scrubs in tone, and that's the way I felt about Scrubs. Have I seen Scrubs? I've seen pieces of it, but if I got distracted, I just walked out of the room and never came back. It's just not something I can find enough stuff in it to invest my time. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. It's not poorly executed, but it's not well executed. And I think it comes back to the writing. Like, to me, a movie like this should be like one way or the other, right? It should be more dramatic and have something to say, or it should be more comedic and be like hilarious. And this sort of rides the line and doesn't really please anybody. So you have to have something to say. What are they saying? Life's a bee? I think I've heard that before. I think I heard it before somewhere. You know, oh, it's tough. Sometimes you have some problems, but eventually you overcome them. Yeah, I think we've seen that in movies before. So you need a little more of a message here, would be my main critique, and make it more dramatic. But you got a comedic actor here from Scrubs, so you should probably go the other way and make it more comedic. Like, really, and Amy is going for it. The actress playing Amy is going for it. She is very funny. Bob is kind of doing the neurotic thing, but I don't think they're giving him I think he's fun. He's okay as an actor, but I don't think they're giving him enough grist. Like, if you're gonna do the thing where, like, I don't know, his doctor is the problem that keeps giving him Zoloft. They kind of done it, but I don't know. The doctor's energy is low. Like, and it needed to be even more ridiculous than that. Like, he needed to literally be pushing drugs into his hand or something like that. You needed more, you needed to heighten it. I don't know. It's just not funny enough to me, at least in the trailer. Now, maybe they cut out the funny stuff, but I doubt it. Maybe they should have done more bits with the animals, since that seems to be a focus. You know, like, the animals get really out of control. Like he wakes up and there's a goat in the bed. Like, what? Like, that kind of stuff. Needs to bring the energy up overall. Amy's trying to drag the whole movie up by herself. The other guys are doing, again, I'm not throwing shade at them, but, you know, this is more of a director and screenplay issue, I think. But in a comedy, big energy. Big energy. Big concepts. Don't F around with nuance when you're doing a comedy. Go for the jugular. So, I mean, maybe it's not meant to do that, but I think it's just a lukewarm comedy. But that being said, I'd probably watch it if it happened to come on the TV. Would I go out of my way to see it? Nah. Would I even watch it on VOD? Probably not, unless somebody said, oh, it's pretty good, you should watch it. So, Unexpected. A movie that happened. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on all our available links. We will be doing the live stream tonight at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Sunday live stream. Hope to see you there, and we'll see you in the next one.